Today, I'm going to discuss budgets and tax cuts and why recent government have got it completely wrong. At the heart of government, there's a problem. They would like to reduce the tax burden on society. The tax burden is currently about, let's say, 30 to 40% of the current economy. That's what the government is taking out of the economy. And government thinking in recent years has been the idea of reducing tax to help stimulate the economy by obviously reducing the government's burden on society. The problem they face is twofold. The first is they've got their own massive problems which are preventing the government from reducing the tax burden. Problems such as the Brexit crisis and the COVID crisis, to name but two. The other problem is, really, given the size of this country, a small reduction in tax isn't going to pump enough money into the economy to help benefit all of us, to help stimulate that kind of growth, the kind of growth that we need to lift everyone out of poverty. That's where I believe that my strategy for prosperity, can provide an enormous benefit both to the country and to help the government. And that's why I believe my process can be much better. The way that works is very simple. There's government, there's the economy. My process, my prosperity strategy brings a hyper stimulus into the economy from outside. As the economy grows by stimulating growth in a whole variety of different industrial and economic sectors, so this increases the amount of revenue the government gets, which allows them to pay off their debts and then gradually reduce the tax burden. Initially, they'll still be getting 30 or 40%, but of a much bigger growing economy. But long term, as that growth continues, it becomes possible for the government to start cutting tax. Now, I believe there's a potential for a 3, 4, 5-fold increase in the size of our economy over the next generation, and that in turn could result in up to a 50% decrease in the tax burden on society. So taxes can be cut, but the government attitude, the recent government attitude of reduce tax to increase growth, should in a sense be reversed, and it ought to be stimulate economic growth, create large growth, and then reduce tax. Stimulus, economy, tax cuts is the only effective way that I can see of answering that challenge and answering the challenge of all budgets that government faces. And that is the heart of my prosperity strategy, which is why I'm hoping that you will approve, support me, spread the word, come and join the army of prosperity, and let's see if we can make this happen. Let's see if we can stimulate prosperity for all. Thank you for your time and patience today. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.